I've said before that our morals and our values are our GPS. But if that's the case, then our emotions are the fuel that gets us to our destination, to our goals, to our future. But somewhere down the line, history has always talked about change. History has been dead set on how things have evolved and will evolve. While at the same time, fewer and fewer individuals still hold that same gratification of permanent habits, who are still stuck in their old ways. I don't know where everyone thought that their till the wheels fall off mindset would take them. You see, because it's no secret that the best inventions, the best houses, the best foundations, monuments, pillars of society were created by hard work, by work ethic. But what separates the more sentimental pillars in society against self-induced stubbornness is a simple matter of time. See, it's cliche to say that Rome wasn't built in a day, but while time is a factor, that's not what's brought up. You see, because no one addresses the sacrifices, no one addresses the mistakes, the risks, the toll it takes on the mind, the body, and the soul. See, I put my body, my mind, my heart and soul through hell. For the right reasons, for the wrong reasons, for everything. Hell, I speak my mind, I speak the truth 1,010% every fucking time. And maybe I'm forever cursed. Maybe I'm forever cursed that people still, that the world, its substances, both natural and unnatural, need a hint of reality that I'm willing to speak on every single time. But only maybe half of it gets understood. See, I've been through more than people give me credit for and realize. I have built and prided myself on speaking the truth, on speaking facts, on things that I am confident in knowing. If I have a hunch, I don't speak on it. If I have less than 80% positivity in something, I won't speak on it. See, no one left has the thick skin. Very few people left have that killer instinct, willing to pull the trigger for the right reasons by any means necessary, out of fear, out of hesitation. People will settle and settle and settle. And the moment I step foot in someone's life, or I step foot in a new realm, I see the chaos. I see the snakes. I see the sheep. I see everything that I've been built around my entire life. I address it. But just like the corruption in politics, I'll speak on it. I'll have the answers. I'll have the idea. I'll have the fruition. But no one's there to truly listen. It's almost like I am cursed from people, because I'm meant to speak wisdom, but not to solve, but to be appreciated. I'm not meant or destined to be smart for my sake. My intelligence is appreciated, never taken. My wisdom is appreciated, not advised. My wisdom and knowledge and intellect, it's appreciated. It is not taken. See, I've been stuck in my own ways. But I, just before it was too fucking late, realized that I can't do the right things in life. I can't speak. I can't be me when the wheels fall off. See, people are broken records. People are stuck on rephrasing, repeating stuff that I am fully aware of. But still, I'm stuck saying the same old story over and 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 over again. As much as I struggle with listening to the four emotions that plague my mind, the sad thing is, for every ounce of advice that people don't listen from me is a second wasted to where I believe what demons tell me. And I try to fight against it. But if I look at statistically, even if it's not healthy, all the times I've told myself that the voices in my head have told myself that I'm no good has led to bad things happening. But the moment I tell them, the voices back, that I am good, I try to help, anything I say, do, put effort into is swatted aside. Do you know what happens to people like that? They get taken in, they get put on a shelf as the dusty old toys that people play with just for amusement. And their shiny new toys are out of reach, so they have to settle for the old, broken toys instead of their shiny, shiny new toys. You see, I am balance. No one nowadays should be allowed to bitch and moan and complain and gripe about things that are in and out of human control unless they're willing to do something about it. Thus, step up or step aside. How poetic is it? How fucking poetic is it? At the same time, people twist just a simple adjective to make themselves sound relevant to the struggle. See, I've said that kings and queens aren't remembered in war. But at some point in history, it's soldiers that aren't remembered. Kings and queens are always the last people standing in chaos and through mayhem, thus leaving everyone else to be expendable. And that's what my wisdom is. It's expendable. I used to call myself worthless and useless and no good and lazy at times for just settling in and settling down and settling for. And then I realized, no, I was always worth it. I was always meant for something. But I meant just as much as a suicide bomber. I am one man under one purpose, destined for the greater good, because I am expendable. I talk about making sacrifices when I am the sacrifice. I am meant to be a palate cleanser. I'm meant to be withered away to show people grief. I am the type that I have to sacrifice myself so people get self-realization. Because nowadays, people's beliefs and everything everyone's belief systems you're not gonna force them onto people. You'll just have to sit back and watch everything fall. Not just into place, but crumble. See, my wisdom, my thoughts, my knowledge, my careers, my talents, my looks, my sex appeal, my story, all of it is expendable. And I try to be the type to take a bullet, metaphorically and figuratively and literally, for people. What you say may be you, but doesn't mean it's the right thing. People are stuck in this world of, this is who I've been. They have taken a statement of pride and tarnished it and tainted it. The strongest human beings have utilized the phrase, this is just who I am, as a sense of putting up with hell, knowing they're going to get to their destination. But now people use the phrase, it's just who I am, as a way to settle for an environment that they can't tame, or that they think they can't tame. Because people have blended reality and fantasy, not knowing the difference between control and can't control. And I speak about it. I talk about it. I tell them. I try to guide them while still letting them be them. But now I see I'm doing the same thing to them as the world has done to me 1,000 times over. I try to help people while still maintaining myself, as I try to give people wisdom so that maybe they can maintain what they are. But that's only lost me more, right? Because emotions are the fuel. But I myself have even forgotten the toll that it takes. The happier someone can be, the more things hurt when they aren't listened to or advised by or seen. The happier I get, the better life becomes, the more it hurts when people still don't listen. The happier I get, the harder it makes it for me to try to talk to people. So we live in a society that's plagued by conundrums that contradict their own morals, their own values, their own goals. See, I will never truly be myself 100% in someone else's world. But I try to justify it by blending my world with theirs, and that simply does not work, because I am a different strain of human being. I am an anomaly. I am what they don't want me to be. I am what people don't want me to be. I am what people refuse to listen to. I am everything that the world and society told me I shouldn't be. So what do? See, in history, my people have made something as simple as fire meaningful. See, fire people see as destructive, as violent, as damaging. No. My people see fire as healing, as cleansing. But at the same time, some of us misuse it. See, I am everything that they try to tell me not to be. They try to silence me. They try to halt my words. The moment someone tells me no, the moment someone shuts me down or cuts me off verbally, is the moment I realize they need to learn the hard way. See, my heart problems are the least of my worries nowadays. Because I put myself under stress by trying to make someone else less stressful. But they don't listen. It takes two to tango, only one of us are dancing to our grave. It's like I said, fire cleanses, fire heals, fire is guidance. And we have to learn by putting our hand in the fire. So I'm going to sit back. I'm going to silence myself. I'm going to sell out, just temporarily. I'm going to hide my emotions, hide my feelings, silence my words, watch, observe, study, and let the pieces fall into place. But not just that. I'm going to let people reap the benefits or reap what they sow. I'm going to let people handle and deal with their own consequences. I will advise, I will laugh, I will scowl, whatever I see fit. Because I'm going to take reality, I'm going to twist it, bend it, break it, tie it into knots. I'm going to stand back and show people. I'm going to lift it up. I'm going to turn it upside down, and I'm going to drop it. And I'm going to dive bomb it straight on its head and see where the pieces lie. Silence is violence. And I am willing to hurt myself by biting my tongue and watching and tasting my own blood in my mouth as people learn how hard reality hits. Reality is going to hit a lot harder than your dad or mother or brother or sister or son or daughter or cousin or friend passing away. I'm about to show everyone that unwanted self-realization hurts, hits, damages, and destroys way harder than death does. Self-realization doesn't lead you to the light. Self-realization is death. Rest in peace, my wisdom, for I am expendable.